Okay, with the band Fame, the New World is the music video play at the Experimental Dance Music Video Film Festival. Really cool film, stop motion animation. So Kevin, Felix, and Sawyer, you guys are part of the band Fame.
That's right.
Yes,
Yep.
we're faint.
Is there anybody else in the band that who's not here?
No, we're all here.
And how long have you guys, how long has the band been going on for?
Well, me and Felix started around 2021. Sawyer joined around last year, like May 2023, March around so.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Would he replace somebody?
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
but it was a little bit shaky at the start regardless.
Yeah.
Like first show, we were just offered a show out of we didn't expect to get a show, and then we had to scramble around for a bass player.
Gotcha. So how did you and Felix hook up and for the original part of the band?
Craigslist. We
Craigslist?
we both joined another band that we both also got kicked out of, and then from then we're now in our own band. Like,
Gotcha.
well, Sawyer didn't get kicked out, but he got kicked in.
So
Kicked
sorry,
in.
Felix, you got a little bit of a sore throat, but what instrument do you play?
Oh, I play bass. Sorry, I don't.
Oh, I
Felix.
said Felix, but yeah, go. You play. So
Oh,
Larry
my bad.
plays
My
bass.
bad.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that when you said you're looking for a bass player. But yeah, what instrument do you play? So Felix.
I was trying my best. I don't know. Like this is.
Okay.
Drums.
Can you even? Okay, wait. Now it's coming back. Okay, it's a
Yeah.
little bit there. So I play drums. I do
Okay.
play some guitar as well. I sing as well, but yeah,
Some
drums
songs,
is the main thing.
yeah,
And what
some
about you,
songs feel like
Kevin?
his main vocals, some songs
Main vocals. Okay.
backups or additional vocals. Some songs might have started with Sawyer Felix's progression, chord progression. We would write together basically.
So hypothetically, you guys have a gig. Say we're doing this on a Saturday night. So you guys, it's crazy that you guys are doing this because you like usually the cliche goes, you guys are out partying or doing some crazy stuff like part of the band, right? But
I mean, we're a little
yeah,
older, maybe.
what's that?
We're a little older, maybe. Maybe we look a lot younger than we are.
Yeah, well, it's 10:30, so it's only at the same time it's only
10:30 on a Saturday, yeah, I guess so.
but what hypothetically, if you guys have a gig tonight and Felix is the main vocals and he has a sore throat, what do you guys do?
Um, Different song.
We've got, I think, a solid enough catalog that we could work
Gotcha.
around stuff, which is always nice. It's good to
That's
have that.
impressive.
But I mean, I've been sick lots of times too, and then
Yeah.
it hasn't been the best vocals when I am sick, but I still at least try. Even though I probably shouldn't though. Last year I
Yeah.
got sick too much times.
You got to do it, right? You got to get it done.
I mean, the new songs, actually, New World. I think my vocals, I was pretty sick when I recorded those. Like the ending section, those screams. The
Yeah.
first section is actually sung by Felix.
Okay, so is this your guys' first music video?
Yeah.
And why did you decide to do like stop motion animation? Why was that the decision to do this type of music video?
Well, I've always liked stop motion, and I did some like in college too. But originally we wanted to do an animation, like a hand-drawn frame by frame animation.
Yeah.
We had a person, I storyboarded it and everything. Um, like 7 months in, we still had nothing to show. Well, he had nothing to show for us, even though
Yeah.
we're pretty patient with it. And then I was like, all right, I'll just do something myself. And to me, a stop motion was the most immediate solution.
That's pretty impressive. So I'm assuming it's the good, cheap, and fast rule where like you weren't paying him much, so then therefore 7 months went by and he wasn't doing much.
Well, it wasn't about the money. It was more, I guess he got busy,
Yeah.
uh, too much work, or because it was gonna be all hand drawn, basically.
Yeah, it takes a while to do hand
It
drawing.
took a while, yeah.
But he had no work, he did nothing.
I wish I could tell you what happened in those 7 months, but he kind of just kept on pushing it off and didn't really
Yeah.
want to explain.
Well, it
I,
might be a blessing in disguise because I think that the style and the mood that the world is in right now fits to fits to your visuals, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like a like I think David Lynch sometimes says like, oh, like we couldn't like let's say they're like filming something and then they happen to need to like it starts raining. They're like, oh, of course it's raining because the better scene's gonna be over there, or it just had to happen in a sense, you know?
Yeah, that's how it works, right? So
Yeah.
tell me the process for you guys to because it seems like there's hundreds, maybe like in the five, 600s, like of because there's a shot every second, right? So there's a
About
lot going on with this
4,000 something frames.
4,000 frames.
300
Okay.
plus, something like that.
So tell me about the process of doing this. Like, how did you guys? You said you storyboarded the like. What was the vision that you guys had together?
Okay, right. So the stop motion itself wasn't storyboarded.
Yeah,
Uh, but obviously we just had in mind already to do a stop motion. So we just needed to gather magazines, papers, whatever.
yeah.
We had that first. And then basically whatever, popped out at us, gave it a cutout. And by just visual association, we just popped it on, took a picture, and next.
I,
So you got from you guys grabbed stuff from magazines?
Oh yeah, yeah. Magazines, old, new. One was primarily like a Life magazine from like the
Yeah,
60s, like Mao Zedong on the cover.
yeah.
Um, that was used for like the foundational, like backgrounds piece, but everything else is a mixture.
Where
Um,
did you get the old magazines?
that one in particular was kind of serendipitous. I was in on the bus here in New York, and there was just like the bus was empty, but I noticed there was like this package, or not a package, just like a slip that was like mailed to somebody, and like the bus was empty, so I couldn't like hand it over to anyone else because it was just gonna go to waste if I didn't take it. So I took it, opened it up, I was like, oh, it's a nice magazine, but that was like months before. I had no intention when I found it to make it into a stop motion thing, but I thought to keep it. I just thought it was interesting.
Like it was like a bunch of
Nike and
magazines.
YK printing. Was that?
It was a bunch of magazines in the package. Like what was in the
Just the one.
Life magazine?
The everything else we gathered right before we started the filming for it.
Gotcha.
Like Felix got I forgot where'd you go? Were you in Korea?
Yeah,
Well,
from the plane, right?
And
well,
the
from the
plane
plane,
ride.
like yeah, like there's like some cutouts, like those like pamphlets where they give you instructions.
Yeah.
There's some from there. There's some from like a life from the 60s. There's some from one about the Bible, women from the Bible. Um, there's a couple fashion magazines,
Yeah.
and what else? There's a weird one in some other language, like an aquarium one. I
So you
think.
guys just found all the magazines and you started cutting it out?
Mm-hmm.
Three of you or
Oh, mostly me and Felix. Sawyer was a bit busy, but yeah.
yeah. So sorry, what do you think of the music video?
I mean, I think it came out great. I was very pleased with the final product. I'm lucky to be affiliated with two very creative guys.
And
Um, yeah, I don't know. I think it's very like Monty Python in some ways. It's
I mean, it's
uh
very Dada.
yeah.
Yeah. So what's your experience making Kevin, what's your experience making movies before this?
Um, well, I'm a fine art major, and so
Okay.
I mean, I took some classes. I didn't take any film classes. Well, I took some media studies classes. I did take that, but nothing like videography wise. I took a stop motion, not a stop motion class. It was a 2D animation class, but it had a part of it which was stop motion, which I always wanted to do, so that came into play from there. Um, yeah. Besides that, nothing else film wise, but I've always loved film. So
And then so you basically grabbed the cutouts and you just kind of started shooting it with certain like lighting and because in the end you got like a little red flare, I guess, right?
right, so it's like right here. Ooh,
You're also watching TV during the podcast. Your TV's on.
I noticed that I wanted to turn it off, but I forgot. If you could notice some Bob Ross over here.
Bob Ross. Wow, okay. That's like
Yeah,
going back.
That's my like turn on channel. So like whenever I just turn it on, it's just Bob over there.
Okay. So hopefully YouTube doesn't have like give me a violation strike that it's in the background.
It's a very small. I don't think it will give you a copyright.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll notice. It's educational though, so we could still claim fair use.
So you guys got the first, so how long did it take for you to make it from from like when you started when you redid it, like you started doing stop motion? Oh, like a few months or
Uh, I'd say like in total about 15 days, but across a whole month.
gotcha.
Like from like the inception to the actual completion with
Yeah.
like done color grading and editing as well.
And you did all that?
I did the editing and the color grading, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So then so what was the motivation to do it? Just to get it out there, get your band out there, put it on YouTube?
Yeah, basically, I mean, um, just to have like a visual statement or a visual piece with the first song, just because this is now leading up to like our first album, basically. But it's more definitive in a way, just to have some like a music video or kind of like thinking how everyone else has done it before, how it's classically done, a rollout for
Yeah. Are you guys going to make another music video?
yeah, I'm editing in the process of editing. It should be out by the third. Um that one's actually with us, so we're people in it.
So are you guys in it? Are you guys in the music
Out
video?
there, yeah. We basically just shot that the last 2 weeks.
And you directed it, or
Yeah, it
do you have like a real production, like a cinematographer, or you did everything?
was all here.
Just
Yeah.
This is all three, just us three, and that's it.
very shoestring set.
Yeah, it's very DIY, rascally.
Rascally, yeah.
Yeah, it's very rascally.
So do you guys all live in Flushing?
Happy. That's what it is. I'm from Flushing. Felix right now is in Manhattan. Sawyer's in Brooklyn.
Oh, so that's pretty. You guys are all far away. You guys in three different boroughs.
Yeah, I mean, but borough-wise, at least I guess to New Yorkers, I mean, at least from my point of view, it's always like it's easy to get each other to get
Yeah.
to.
You should get somebody. You should get a band member from the Bronx and a band member from Staten Island, and you call yourself the Five Boroughs. Fiend.
Oh, now there's an idea. I kind of like that.
I mean, that would be for all 5 letters.
Mm.
Okay, gotcha.
So right now we're three with 5 letters.
You're three with 5 letters. Yeah.
Well, so Fane is spelled out as 5 letters. Right now we're just three. Like you're saying, two more boroughs would be five.
Yeah. No, but you guys could be the five boroughs, Spain. But yeah, but basically, because it's yeah, so you live where the Mets are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have to be a Mets fan to live in Flushing?
I'm not as big a fan as Sawyer. I'm casually just here. I
Yeah.
like the park more than the Mets.
You like what?
Flushing Corona Park, right? I like the park more.
Gotcha. And that's where the tennis is, right? The U.S. Open tennis.
Yeah, the US Open and the Big Globe. It's also in the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. That's cool.
Not
And
Fair
so
Globe.
Felix, you're in the big city.
That's correct.
This is your apartment. Looks pretty cool.
It's my friend's apartment.
Your friend's apartment. Okay.
She lets me stay here right now.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm
That's nice.
surprised you can understand me, not gonna lie. Okay.
Totally. So what's next for you guys? You guys got another music video, and then you guys looking for gigs? Is that the process?
Well, we're trying to make the single rollout be as best as it can right now. This the most what would you say? Um, Obviously we just want to be the most successful with what we're trying to do. So yeah, we're doing the music video. Well, we did the music video. I just have to finish editing it. I don't have too much time. Obviously, just 3 more days, but I'll get it done. So I'm not worried about that. I know that will be
Why?
done.
What's happening in 3 days? Why do you have to get it done in 3 days?
Oh, so it's already the song itself is releasing in 3 days.
Okay.
It's all part of like whole um, pitching your song or
Okay.
process. Where you gotta at least like we wanted to like release it soon enough, but not well as per the processes. of the upper powers. I'm trying to call.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we wanted to do it within that process, but also as soon as possible, just because we could have things coming out consistently. Uh,
Gotcha.
After this, then we have to do. We're probably gonna do another video. After we have to think something else up, and then yeah, it should be the album.
Gotcha. Is it me or is like Sawyer like the you're like the classic bass player? You got the bass kind of vibe where like you're quiet, but then when you say something, it's profound.
Wow. I mean, thank you.
You're the key to the music. The bass.
I, I'm glad you think the things I say are profound. I this is the vibe I try to cultivate in my life. So yeah.
The cool like kind of like quiet.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's me for sure.
And the girls like the bass player, right? They like the bass.
Uh,
Everyone, I love bass.
everyone loves the bass player. I love the bass player. I don't.
I mean like the fans, like the girls, the fans, like they're like bass player, yeah.
Uh, sure, you know.
I know.
I I haven't heard much of that, but you know, sure.
Yeah, because you're not aware. You got to look outside and see the points of view.
Maybe, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
you're missing out on some stuff. I'm telling you.
Well, I love my girlfriend very much.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
All right.
I don't have a wandering eye.
That's why you're not aware. Okay, then there's a reason. Well, I understand. So
Do you
then,
do you
so you
play
guys get together a lot to like to jam, or what do you call it? Like what do they
practice?
rehearse, practice? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we rehearse when we have to, or getting a song together, like making it make sense. And then obviously recording that song. And like the only past things we've been doing together recently is for the videos and just for recording. But yeah, if we have a show, we'll be rehearsing. We obviously want to be tight as well.
Hmm.
It's definitely been a while with the you know, album mixing and mastering process sort of taking up most of Felix's time and Kevin's time.
And with
You
work,
know, yeah,
life.
and with work,
Yeah.
it's hard to get shows together, and then as a result, hard to you know, coordinate a lot of time for uh, writing and practicing and stuff like that. But um, I think yeah, once the album's out and once the singles are out, we'll probably be spending more time, you know, getting shows
As
together.
us three, we have played quite a few, I'd say, quite a few shows.
In the
So,
past, yeah, yeah, definitely.
That's good. And what motivated you to you guys to submit to festivals like ours?
we saw another band in the past had submitted to your festival as well.
Okay.
Um, Actually, similarly, they also did a stop motion, but it was claymation stop motion it was like composited. Like there's like a person laying down, a real life person, and there's like clay running around. Um, but yeah, we just thought like, yeah, why not? Let's see if we get some type of response or any type of response.
Yeah. We surprised that you got accepted?
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice surprise. Yeah, like because we pitched to a lot of places, or we try to send out emails, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and most of the time it's just dead air. But and when you finally do get a response, it's like, oh, we actually got some type of response, or
Yeah. It's a good film. I remember I watched it for the first time. I'm like, yeah, there's something there for sure. Good song, right? So what did you guys think with the audience? We sent the audience video to you, what they had to say about your film.
yeah, it's very flattering. Like I said, like a lot of times like you create and you don't really expect anything, but when we do get something, it's like kind of surprising. Um, it's like always surprising. Like I don't know how to take it sometimes.
What about you guys?
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I have much to add on that. It is sort of when you're, you know, producing a lot of work, it can feel like you're just sort of screaming into the void a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was, you know, it's always nice to hear some feedback from the public, I guess. Yeah.
Felix, you okay? How's your voice? You have anything to add?
I wish
You wish you could. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like when you're creating, you don't really think about those things, and then
Yeah.
they're there. And when they like, I mean, in general, I'm not really too um good with compliments. I mean, I'm fine getting them, but I don't know how to like respond or feel about them, or not feel about them. I don't know even know. See, I can't even uh verbalize it.
Gotcha. Well, guys, I love to see your next music video, and congratulations and thanks for submitting. And next time we talk, Felix, make sure your voice is all good, and then you can dominate the interview.
Thanks very much for everything.
All right, guys. Well, let's talk again soon when you make it when the next video is shown.
that's good.